Hello and welcome back to Fairytale Fables. We are getting ourselves into a live match, so we are trying to beat the timer more than the player. Yep, that's how it goes. Well, I am an easy man. I see Demeter. I'm gonna take the goddess, right? I'm gonna take the goddess here. It is just a fairly good character, I believe. Yeah, let's confirm it. I don't really need to think. I mean, there is actually, I think also the treasure hamster is pretty good, and I do also think the bearskin is pretty good. Amateur, yeah, maybe not as much. I think we're gonna take the frog and lock it in because of the permanent pot over here. So I'm fairly good with just taking the frog. Yep. I do like myself some princes. And what we're looking for is probably some easy build, because doing something that takes very long to do, like a crazy mage build where you need a lot of spells and stuff, yeah, that's not gonna work for me here because of the timer. And the same goes for like a crazy dog build where you have to move them around a whole lot, not gonna work for me. So I'm looking for cats or something like that. But I'll see what we get. Let's do that. And do we want any of that? I mean, the Treant is definitely not bad in this spot. We could also just reroll and see if we get another prince. We do get a pot, but yeah, I think I'll take the, yeah, this is pretty decent. Again, going pretty, like I typically do, I like to go pretty high on the tempo. I think you need to do that, basically. I think everyone is going pretty high tempo. Do I know any of these? Probably not. Nope. Everyone is going high tempo. You have to go as high tempo as you possibly can, while also looking for a build in the mid game to late game. But you definitely need high tempo just to survive these lobbies. Let's just see how he probably has some wolf or something. Maybe if he got lucky, maybe I'll get the wolf. Nah, he actually go for also pretty high tempo here. But yeah, I mean, the owl can actually also be pretty high tempo, but it's more scaling. Okay. Tempted to go dwarf here. Very tempted to go dwarf with the spell. +1 attack. Nope, reroll. Yeah, should have gotten the other one. I think the range is good because we got the prince, and I guess the farm boy could give us some buffs for them, but it's not great, is it? I think I'm gonna take the. Let's go with the black sheep here. I didn't really like my options in this one, but I should have gone for the. I should have done the dwarf here and the extra damage, because hunters are also viable. Because I know the hunter build as well as I do as well, so that's also very viable. But yeah, I didn't do it, so now we're like looking a little bit meh with the build. That was parrot man. But at least we managed a tie. Yeah, tricky, but I'm gonna go cats. Because why not? Yeah. The egg is not a bad shout here, but I think we're probably... What are we looking for here? U3. Maybe more cats to build into what he... Yeah, we'll see. But this is a little bit of a sticky situation here, because we don't have a lot of board presence, and there could be some really big boards out there now. Tier 3 is very, very dangerous. I mean, this one we're gonna survive, but it's definitely dangerous to be out there now. But just having full board and also having a lot of cats coming out could help us out quite a lot. That could help us out quite a lot. Not the biggest of boards I've seen, but still could be very dangerous. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty good here. And we will do some damage. Well, a little bit. Fortunately, he didn't hit our cat. That would have been good. Tempted. Nah, I don't. Angels never really works for me. That is tempting. Straight to tier 4, finding the cat. But we can re-roll. But here's the thing: do we look for anything here in tier 3? The answer is actually no. This is not tempo at all. Oh, God. Do it. Do it. This I usually never do. I just feel like I was in a spot where I could do it. And we also get the boss each round for the cats and the, you know, the princes and stuff. We might be in a position, because we are Demeter and get those +1/+1s out there. It might be doable, and now we have a tier 4. No, well, yeah, we are getting to tier 4 next round. And if we're lucky, we're gonna get the cat chore, and then we're looking good, right? Then we're looking fairly good. Or we get another tier 4 that could work. We could work our build into towards at least tier 4s. That is why you're looking for the builds, tier 4 and 5, basically. Where tier 3 is like a little bit of a not really that great, to be honest. So yeah, we even do some damage here, which is great. So it might be this could turn out really well. Yak the Yuk. Yak the Yuk. All right. I mean, let's go for it. Let's go for it. And I'm gonna take the other one as well, of course. But question is, which one am I going? I think I'm gonna keep my cats. I think the sheep is gonna come out, and then just go for these, and just don't spend too much, and then just go for it, and keep. Hopefully our buff is gonna keep us alive here. So very scaling, and we can still turn it into pivot into a cat box with some pretty big Yak the Yuks. Could be good. Could be good. I like it. And we are getting into tier 5 and 6 way earlier than the other boys are, so, you know, with some scaling units. But I think we're gonna get hit. This fight is gonna be disgusting, isn't it? Yeah. And he also got a pirate, not a scam, but a pirate. This we're gonna lose, right? That's okay. I'm okay with losing that one, because we are gonna start scaling these boys significantly next turn after that. They're gonna be big boys very quickly. Very big boys. Okay. This is not what I expected from this game. It is where it is going. The ugly duckling. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take a hit here. Very likely, at least. Well, it depends on what he got in his hand, I would say. He got more cats. Okay, that might not be terrible. Actually, it's gonna be a 5. That's very good. With 2 Yak the Yuk in there, getting a tie here. That is something. So I don't see anything here that we actually want to take. So I think we're just gonna hit ready and scale them. Just go scaling here, right? Let them do their duty, the 2 Yak the Yuks there, and just go crazy mode. Because they're gonna be 3-2. How many times? We are losing 10, so it's gonna be 5 times. They're gonna both get 3-2 5 times, plus this every 2 round. That is gonna be some pretty big boys very, very quickly. And we do also have a ranged unit to help us out, so this is not terrible. But in tier 5, we are probably looking for... Well, I think we're gonna go for this until tier 6, and then we're gonna go look for cats, right? Then we are looking for pivoting into a cat with some pretty big Yak Yuks. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at here. I have never done it before. I've actually never done it except on the gambler. Otherwise, I have never done this. But just specifically on her and specifically in the position we were in, it just felt like we should go for it and then just see what happens. And it seems like we might be able to pull it off. That's a cat build, but I mean, we got some already pretty big units back here. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're absolutely fine here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That is tempting. That is tempting. I click Norris with a tier 5 treasure coming in for us. And he's scaling with the rest of the things, but we're losing a bit of scaling for the Yak The Yuk, Yak The Yuk, so we need to think about this for a second. Also, the Oblivion Seeker is also interesting, but probably not as much as Click here. Let's just check up on... Yeah, see, here's the problem with this. Click needs to slay, and if he only got 3 units out there... Yeah, and one of them is a very big boy. I don't think it's worth it. Just specifically because we're up against this dude, I don't think it's worth it. If we were up against like someone where there's a way higher chance of actually slaying, then we could maybe have done it. But in this case, nah. Let's just keep the Yak The Yuks up and running here. And also scaling some of the cats. Mainly the cats we're scaling here. The other ones are probably going to get sold at some stage. When we do get our... Well, we can already get the... Well, there's no cats that we actually want before tier 6. That's the thing. Yeah, the only things we are probably looking for in tier 6 is... Well, that could be a couple of different things, depending on if I take something here in tier 5, which, I mean, that could be something like Norris that I'm sitting there thinking, oh, this could be potentially good. I mean, he's still something I consider, but if there was 2 of him, I would do it. 100%. I would do it. 2 tier 5s, right? I mean, if we do get the triggers off, but look at those. Look at those numbers, right? That is terrifying. In tier, well, I don't know whether they 4.1. So that's terrifying. He survived, but yeah. Oh, Nocturne. That seems like a fairly good idea. A sleigh with some stars with our scaling. Haymaker could also be interesting if we're going dogs. And going dogs with Yak The Yuk getting entrance. But also the Star Child. I think we're gonna go for Nocturne and the Star Child here. That seems pretty good. Along with also not using any gold, basically. That's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be this cat gone. And I guess we're gonna put them up here now because they're so big. And then put him back here. I guess the prince is gonna go as well. I'm gonna keep the cat because we could turn into that. And then just not spend the rest of the gold and mana here to keep the Yak The Yuks up and running. But otherwise, yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it because we also get the stars now. That's, I mean, we can turn this into whatever we want. And we get the scaling from the killings as well from his sleigh, so we get just more value and keep it running. I mean, we're not very, very big here, and we are up against probably a good board here in Singapore. Yeah, it's pretty decent, but our board is definitely bigger. And these, yeah, these are gonna be big. Yeah, and it's only gonna get bigger. The more he scales, the bigger it's gonna get. He should actually be up here getting the sleigh off. Maybe he won't get there. Let's just hold on. Hold on. Wait time. Could you please wait timer? I was just about to think about something here that could be good. Hopefully he's gonna get a sleigh, but I don't think so. It's very unlikely, actually. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately. But it still looks fairly decent here. That's a sleigh for the Elaine. And we do win that one. Okay. But yeah, I need to read up on her, on him again, because I think it's only an entrant. Entrant, if you have unused, charge 2 stars that deal my attack times 1 damage after 7 attacks. I cannot charge any stars if there are already stars, but there's not going to be a lot of stars. Yes, we're going to take him. We do also have a dog, but that might also be good. That's the problem here. We kind of seeing a couple of things here that could be good to take instead of the cats. I don't think she is gonna be... I don't really like her that much. But I definitely like this out there instead of one of the cats, for sure. Also, if we can, again, get them to slay a bit, that would be nice. Very unlikely, actually, but... yeah, I think I'll take the Yak The Yuk over here instead. Permanent buff, no. Do we sell this? We have 6. We don't want to roll because we get tier 6 next turn. Actually, we could roll once, but nah, I'd rather just get to tier 6 here and then roll, if anything. Sure. I think we are good to go. Let's check up on this again. Yeah, we might lose this, but we have a pretty good direction here, actually, I would say. Pretty decent direction. Yeah. Okay. We have something that could turn into a cat star build, or just, yeah, I think that's most likely right now with the Nocturne out there scaling us, and also the double Star Child. Most likely. Do we even want the Elaine out there, or do we just want the cast protection? Ah, the Elaine. I like arranged. I like arranged out there. Yeah. But yeah, the Star Child is not working out just yet, but I can see how it's gonna work out. Hopefully. I might be wrong. Could we get a... yeah, maybe not. We'll see. Well, we do get a sleigh there. And we do also get another sleigh there. Okay, that's not gonna be a sleigh. Oh, he's taking us out. Oh my god. Our stars are a bit late to the show here. Oof, that's not good. This might be... oh, yeah, there we go. We actually win it. Cool, that's pretty good. We just didn't get any slays on the star guys again, which is not great. Actually, one of them did slay, apparently. Or maybe he got the buff or something. Ranged, and give your dwarves. We have Lady of the Lake. No. I'm gonna roll at least once here to get a potential tier 6. We can do this twice without it hurting us. That is very, very good. That is definitely worth taking. 100%. She might also be worth taking. Yeah, I don't... that would be instead of the other cat box, but it could be good. But I don't really want to... I'd rather scale the Yak The Yuk right now instead. Questions here. I mean, if we take her and sell the other... I mean, do I want to sell a cat that is a 12/12 cat? That's a... potentially yes, because the stars could become fairly big here. I'm just gonna sell these just to get the scaling. I'm gonna hold on to that one. Probably want one of them. Actually, Yeah, I probably want one of them back here on the supply cabinet here, so we get the summoning cat. We get a little bit more out. It could also just die and not get anything. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see. That's the problem with the cabinets, but hey. Okay. That's one sleigh. That's another sleigh. Here comes the cats. We didn't get a sleigh on him, but we might have a sleigh on this guy. No, we got a sleigh on the dandelion, which is also pretty good. I didn't even notice how big the stars was, but they looked fairly big. Oh, fire mage. I think we're just gonna let this one go. Because next time, actually we could roll once here and it wouldn't hurt us. Let's roll once here. Yeah, that seems pretty good, and put the cats out there. Oh, well, we also have a supply cabinet. Sure. Take it. I mean, he's massive. If you have at least one hand space free, your character has +3. After each fight, you random combat spell destroy the enemy. Guess just take the power back, maybe. Just even destroy my enemy attacks and kills you at last. Character seems also pretty decent here. If that's combat spell, nah, it's between the power back and the. I think I'm just gonna take the power back because we're going for Slay right now, or half Slay. Yeah, let's just do that and take the cat out again. I mean, double cabinets. So, yeah, that should be pretty good. That should be pretty good, and I guess this won't get too many buffs here, but he's already a big boy. He is already a pretty big boy. So we do have a cat build here as well with Chat Shore, but I'm probably more looking for Queen right now. Or, I mean, do we even need the Queen? I don't know. Well, we're definitely looking for an endgame build. Right now we have we are already in the endgame with this build. Question is how we're gonna win the endgame now. That's what I'm kind of trying to figure out. Maybe the star build, maybe the stars are not gonna be big enough for me to. We actually need to see how big they are when we get in here, because I don't think they're gonna be big enough to actually deserve a spot over cat builds right now. Let's see how big they are. Well, they're 2020. Oh, 20 just. So that's not too bad. I mean, at this stage in the game, it's obviously pretty big. And if we get what is his name? The tier 6 with doubling damage things, that could be probably good enough. We'll see. Good. I got a Slay. All right. 10 health on Tagi. That's decent. Mira is very solid here. Mira is very, very good. Definitely gonna take her, even if I just gonna keep her in my hand for now, because I kind of want to even her out there, and just getting a couple of buffs here and there is actually quite good. I think I'm gonna take out one of these star boys. I don't think two of them is actually doing anything. Just have the other one in my hand. And we can easily roll now because we're tier 6, so we can actually go look for things. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we're gonna take her. Another tier 4. We have, yeah, it seems like a good idea to just take things we actually have already to get the treasures. Nope. That seems okay, but now I'd rather look for something like that. Do I lock that in? Do I lock that in? A tier 4 upgrade? Sure. And then take this, I suppose, and the shield may, or not, the sword here. Who are we putting this on? Probably her, just a bit of protection, sort of. Yeah, I mean that's okay. That's okay to lock that in, I guess. It's not a terrible thing. It's not a terrible thing. I just needed to think about it for a second there. But tier 4 treasures could be good for us still. So why not? Okay. Yeah, we might lose this one. Let's see. It depends on how many buffs we actually get. Yeah, the mirror is not big enough as up yet. But here we go. Here we go. It's actually a close call. Oh, I didn't even see yeah, the cat just got completely big here. That's the problem. We never got the cat. We do have another scaling unit, of course, but it's just not going to be as big as his cat. So we are kind of looking for a way to kind of win against him somehow. Destroy an enemy, attacks and kills your last character. It seems pretty good here. When you buy a spell which costs at most 2 gold repeated, or every 2 times you cast a spell on a character, also cast a spell. I think I'm going to go with the Witch Hunter's Talisman here, just in case they're going to kill us. Who are we up against? Oh, it's the top 4 right now. It's a Tinkerbell, okay. Go look for it. Go look for it. Uther. Obviously, the Cat Queen would probably be the best one to find, along with maybe the one that doubles the stars. Boosts. Well. Probably. I mean, instead of the sleigh, it could be good in there, but again, it's probably not what I'm looking for. We have a boost as well here. I don't really like it. 14 damage, probably not worth it. Give characters boosting me 100% 50 of my stats. It's a bit too late for him, I think. I mean, we are boosting, but don't really have room for him in there unless we are building around him. I don't really see people taking him either, so he might actually be really trash. 10 health code. That's big. That's massive. That is massive. I'm actually gonna lock that in. Take that dude. Just for selling, probably. I'm actually gonna take that because that's 100. That's 300 health here. That could definitely get us into a pretty good situation. Yeah. It's still not enough to beat the other cat, but it's getting there. Okay, the stars are, you know, they're starting. I mean, if we could, you know, double them, then yeah, then we're looking really good. But let's just do this because that's just a really good buff. Okay, I guess we're gonna take him. Just because of the darts are gonna be pretty good. Boosters in the back row affect your whole front row. That seems pretty good. Slays trigger an additional time. But it's only 1/2 permanent buff. But Nocturne also charge stars that deal 33% of his damage. Yeah. I guess that is... I mean, we only have 1 booster and it's not great. So I think the Slay is actually the one to go for here. Do we log in another tier 5 here? I don't think so. I think I'll rather find the Cat Queen or... yeah, maybe a cabinet could also be good. A tier 6 could be really good to find here. I don't think it's worth locking him in. I mean, yes, we could get something better than the power back and also the Witch Hunter Talisman, but I think we are gonna go ahead and say reroll. Yeah, that's probably not worth it either. Upgrade could be interesting, but we haven't been that lucky here, but it's also not terrible. Who are we up against? Oh, it's only... oh, it's... okay, so we're probably gonna lose this first fight. Yeah, Yeah, probably because we're gonna lose a lot of health on him. But that's also making sure we can buff her up. But yeah, I think we're gonna lose this first one. Because, I mean, he got the Cat Queen and 2 Cat Jars. So right now we are getting outscaled here. 100% getting outscaled. But I can't be... I mean, there is nothing I could have done to prevent this. He just got more lucky than us. That's it. That's basically it. I mean, the stars are doing okay here, but it's just not enough. Just not nowhere near enough here, of course. Okay. Well, we are not that far from it, but he's only gonna get bigger. There is Oberon. I think he is gonna be worth it. I think he's gonna be worth it instead of the Mirror Fairy here. But we're definitely looking for something more than that to win us the game. Tier 6 could be a big deal. Tier 6 treasure could be a big deal. Your front row to... Dang it, that was not what I was looking for. After 2 rounds from... Do we have 2 rounds? No. Yeah. I don't know. We don't really have 2 rounds here. And it's a random level 7, so... Guess we're gonna go random. Or reroll. Or skip. Actually, skip might be better. Yeah, let's skip it and let's go look for a tier 6. Let's go look for the queen or something. Chico. Nah, it's not really working out. Not against this dude. Entrance. 7, 8, 9, 10. We are missing... yeah, you can't really... We could get it, but... Probably better to log it in. It's probably way better to log it in here and just take a couple of characters. Put... I guess her out there again. Yeah. Yeah. But those cats in the bag is just gonna be too big to deal with here. Unless our stars are gonna be... Yeah, it's 80. It's 80. It's not the... It's getting there. It's getting there where it could potentially do some harm here. Could definitely do some harm. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it goes here. Because now they're popping off and they're gonna kill quite a lot. We got more coming in. It's definitely... Well, we're down to 3 health, but we do have another round now, and we do have a double entrance here. I think it's tempting to put him further back. The Mirror Fairy is also not really working out, but yeah. That might be enough, because that is a lot. Oh wait, it's only when... Oh, I forgot about that. Jesus Christ. It might actually be better on him. Yeah, it might be better on him. Charge 4 stars that deal my attack damage 1 damage after 7 attacks. Might be better on him actually. I think we need to keep I mean, yes, I could also just scale the Yak here, but yeah, I made him. I kind of made him. I thought about this as a aura, but I don't know why. Yeah, that's stupid. I don't think it's working out. Dang it. Need to remember to have 1 gold left here, at least. Another... Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help us out. Yeah, I think we're dead, unfortunately. I think I made a couple of mistakes here. Also, she's probably not worth it here. We don't get a lot of buffs out there, but we don't really have anything else we can... Well, we could do that. we could do that. That's quite a lot of stars. Let's put her over here for the 29, I mean, boost, and for each star. Ah, I need her in the back. Ah, no, I needed her in the back. I mean, not the boost, but the extra damage from the additional stars. Well, it might be fine anyway. Let's see. Why did that not trigger? What the hell? Okay, well, we might have a problem here then. We only really have the sleighs to rely on. But it might be enough anyway. Oh. 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 We got it. Well, we got a tie anyway, so... Alright. Sure. I mean, that's pretty... But I probably want her back here. It's just... Putting them up there is... a bit... That might be even worse, actually. Oh, did I probably didn't have any gold left. That's probably what happened. I need to remember to have gold left. Instead of the cabinet? Or instead of... Maybe instead of him? Nah. Yes. But I would use all my gold again. I charge a copy of it. I don't... Yeah, I don't think so. The boost is also not really worth it. I don't think his aura is actually worth it. I'm gonna... I hate this so much. Because we don't have any stars, do we? If I do that. But we can't survive one more round. Should we sell this? Just to get her? Oh, this is so fucking stupid. That might have been a massive mistake and me not understanding the concept of the stars really well here. Let's see. Okay. I mean, that could definitely do it. How did that kill my yak? What? What? Sorry, what? How did we just lose the game? How did that happen? How did he kill my yak? I need to watch that back. I have no idea. He killed a unit of 600. It was a tie? What's going on here? How did he kill that? Okay. I have no idea what just happened. No idea. Simply no idea. I think the mirror might actually be a good idea here. Yeah. Get rid of that. Put that in. Unfortunately... Yeah, but we only really need those stars out, so it's fine. He can be there, she can be wherever. When you charge a star, add my attack to it. Yeah, we're only gonna do that once, so we can actually put the boosters back here instead and also have... Well, we need the... Yeah, we need... Well, we only actually need them once here, because we only have the stars that we are gonna get from the start. So that's okay. Let's go look for... Well, another one of those. I mean... Yeah. That would be good. Nah, not really, actually. Well, kind of. Kind of. Guess we're more looking for an upgrade for Oberon and maybe another thing in there. Boost our... I don't think so. I think I get more out of just taking the entrance here. It's just that I don't know how he killed my Yak The Yuk, but I'm tempted to just move it just because of that. I have no idea how that happened. Oh, I have the... Oh god, it's in the wrong spot. It's in the wrong spot. Unless you moved it. No, it's in the wrong spot. God damn. Well, we might be okay anyway because of all the stars, but we'll see. And the Yak The Yuk is not dead yet, so that's also, you know, pretty big. Here comes the stars. It's gonna kill most of the cats, but we do have a couple of big units out there still. Nope, it's a loss. No, it's a tie again, because we killed the last unit because of this Witch Hunter talisman. That's what happened before as well. Okay. Okay. But how do we get some... We need more stars out there when... Dying Breath. For each star you charge, I charge a copy of it. Yeah, that's better than... Yeah, okay, so let's do that. But he's, of course, very poor now. Just do that to get a little bit... Yeah, it's still going to be big enough. Actually, I kind of want... Actually, cool. Let's see her again. Sure. Let's do something like that. I mean, yeah, that's the problem. They're gonna die, and then we're only gonna charge some small stars. Doesn't really work too well. But at least we get something out of the first stars. Okay. Yeah, it's not great. This is of course not very, very good. But... And I think he's gonna win. Just think, well, that's also pretty big. I mean, that's 1200 health, obviously. But his cats are just gonna get bigger and bigger, and we can't really outscale them here. Well, at least we got our mirror going here, so we got that. But I don't know if our... Well, our stars is actually bigger now, and we do have the slave thing going as well, so that's triggering it. So it's 265 here, so yeah, it might be big enough actually. If it was hitting the right ones, but we didn't really manage to get there. And then he has another big cat, and it's gonna be another tie. Okay, we could get big enough here because of the permanent health, and we also could take that, I suppose, and then put in the other one again. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Your characters have +2/+2 for each different type of your starting board. Yeah, let's see, is that gonna be better than... Yeah, it's definitely better than the power bank, and we can also put that out there, and it's probably gonna be... How many? 7, okay. Guess she is going to be in the front line here. He's probably gonna move the cat, is he? He might pull it over here, actually. I have a feeling he might pull it over here. I could be completely wrong and die from that, but it's just the feeling I got that he's not a complete idiot. Or maybe he's... yeah, he might be triggered. I don't know. But it might even be better to have her here. Yeah, because he wants his queen there. Right, yeah. I wish I could have her in the back, but I can't really do that. I really don't want him out here, so I kind of want him on the 3rd spot just to get a little bit more out of him. But I think he might be better back here, actually. I think he might just be better back here because of the aura here from Nocturne. Mirror, no. Let's lock that in, just in case we're getting a couple of new rounds again. Let's see if I'm right about this mirror. And he's moved it. I think he has. I think he moved the wolf over to the other spot. Let's see. If not, well, game over, maybe. He didn't. Wow. He just went for the same thing. Well, at least we got a really big Yak Yuk. Or Yak The Yuk, or whatever his name is. Yak The Yuk. It might be big enough to actually save us here. And we do also have 2 more stars coming in. Yeah, that's gonna be enough to at least win this one, I think. Yeah. Okay, very good. And we can move this around again, because apparently he don't really understand that. But yeah, take this and go look for maybe a spell or another tier 6. Not a new character. What could we get here that would be... I mean, there could be a couple of different ones, but I think I'd rather just roll, to be honest. Yeah, okay. Good. Your auras and boost abilities do not care about types of expected cat. No, I don't think. If you have... we have 3 active different ones. Otherwise, that would have been decent. Your aura and boost abilities don't care about types except cats. No, it doesn't really matter. This one, we have 3 different ones, and we don't really want to move anything out. We got 2 5s. We got too many 6s, right? Yeah, too many 6s. And we don't want to move them out anyway, so I don't think we actually take anything. I think we're gonna re-roll it. We could also skip, but I think I'm just gonna re-roll it because I don't think I'm gonna get another tier 6 here, so... Well, it is what it is. Let's go. Did he move it this time? I would be so mad if he moved it this time. He did. Of course he did. Oh, that is some crazy mind games right there. Jesus Christ. That's interesting. Very interesting mind games. He might have us. But that is some big stars. That is some very big stars out there. They are gonna kill him. There we go. Okay. -2. We won. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with that, but we turned it into a star build at the end. Very, very interesting run. I did not expect to win this one at all. I mean, we were pretty heavily in front in the early stages of the game, and that Yak Yuk kind of thing I did, yeah, that turned out to be, you know, a winner. But I do not think my play of the stars and how I mixed around with it in the later game here, I don't think that was too well designed. I have a feeling that I was probably up against someone who was not the most experienced in the world, because I don't know what he could have done, of course. I don't know what he got and what he could have done, but I feel like I made so many mistakes that I was actually allowing the opponents to probably beat me. Yeah. So I feel like this win is a little bit... Also, my rating in the live is way below what my rating is in the asynchronic. So definitely I've seen way harder opponents in the asynchronic in the last couple of days because of the new patch compared to the live. way harder opponents in the asynchronic. Because my rating is so much harder. But still, I can't really take away from it here. It's still a good win, of course. Especially the pivot play was pretty decent overall. So I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, that that Yak the Yuk was MVP of this fight for sure. That was really sweet. I really love that. That was really great. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I will see you around next time.